Today in Games We Play, we will be playing Hanabi, which is a very interesting game because players will be trying to give clues to each other to tell each other what they have in their hands. So the
Dad, you got something on your face!
What? What? Where? Where?
It's on your right side!
Is that my right or is that your right?
Dad, it's under!
Under where?
Dad?
Yeah?
I have to say, it's green.
I'm gonna have to see a mirror because you guys are no help at all, okay?
In Hanabi, players are trying to put on a fireworks show. Players give clues to other players so they can play cards. When you feel confident about your cards and you think you know most about them, you can play them or discard them to get more clues. But be careful not to play the wrong cards or else lightning! Dun dun dun!
Every now and then you find a game that is just so simple to learn but so challenging to play, and that is Hanabi in a nutshell. The theme of Hanabi is all about trying to put on a firework show, so we're all trying to work together to put on a firework show. But honestly, the theme, although it's different and it's interesting, the theme isn't what really drives this game. Every time whenever we play this game, there is just so much laughter. Everyone is just striving to tell each other things and give each other clues, but it's just frustrating and fun. It is really, really fun.
Hey guys, and we're going to play Hanabi, and this is our pet Shiba, which is our very loyal.
Well, they can't really see the pet because, like, I think they only see her, but just the back of her head.
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
What do you see, Shiba?
Yeah, what do you see? She likes my colored card.
All right, everybody take a good look at everybody else's card. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Well,
3 spiders. Spiders?
Yes. Very interesting. And then Evan, let's take a look at yours. Oh, well, I can't really see because I'm moving too fast.
I think Hanabi is an interesting game. Each time we play it with family and with friends, we always get into balls and balls of laughter. It's a stressful game, but with fun, if you know what I mean.
Okay, let's see what Jojo has. That's interesting as well. Let's go back to Evan.
Okay.
All right.
One more time.
Okay, that's very interesting, Evan. Okay, so now I'm going to start, and I'm going to tell Mummy that.
Is that a clue?
Let's see. I'll use up a clue, and I'll tell Mummy that this is a 1.
Ah.
And Mommy's turn.
Mommy's turn. So now that I know that there's a 1, I think there's a good chance that I can play it.
Yay!
And replenish.
And everybody cheer! Yay! Okay. To score points in Hanabi, you need to play cards from your hands into the middle of the table, and you need to play them in sets. So all the yellow cards go into one set, and all the red cards go into another set. And on top of that, your sets must be in order. So if the first card you play, well, the first card that you will play in any set will be the 1 card. But then after that, the only other yellow card that you can play is the yellow 2 on the yellow set. So, yeah, that, just a little thing, but it's just very, very challenging. Alright, now Evan's turn. Evan, what are you going to be doing?
And I'll spend a clue that, that these 2 are whites.
These 2
middle
are whites.
2s.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The middle 2s.
Yeah, the middle 2s.
Okay, cool.
The thing about Hanabi that I like is that it's very challenging, and the fact that you can't look at your cards. And the other thing I like about Hanabi is it's all about teamwork. It's not against each other. You all have to work together to win. And yeah. Well, I'm gonna spend another clue for Mom. 1, 2, 3 are all threes.
This and this too.
No, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's see. I know that these two are white, I think. So I'm gonna just, put it off to one side like this so that I'll remember that they're both white. And I don't know whether they're good to play. I mean, like Evan told me it was white. Maybe he meant it was a 2, but I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna just spend a clue in order to tell. Let's see. Evan, can I see your cards? Interesting. And Jojo, can I see your cards? Alright, Jojo, I'm going to tell you that this one, and this one are all ones.
Hanabi is not my favorite game, and it's because you don't get to look at your cards and yeah.
Jojo, this card is a white.
Oh!
Ooh.
Okay.
Alright, Evan's turn. Evan's turn. So far, so good. I think we're tracking really well in this game. As long as Evan doesn't start any random plays or something. Oh no! When you play a card wrong in Hanabi, you basically lightning strikes, and after 3 strikes, everyone loses this game. Okay, Chibis, can you flip that for me? Yeah, okay, yeah, there we go. Lightning! Oh no!
Yeah.
Maybe it's not a lucky thing to have a black cat around.
I don't think so. Okay.
Have a look. Okay.
Jojo, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna discard this.
Good job. Put it over here.
Replenish.
So you discarded the white 1. That was pretty good.
And now we get another clue.
We get a clue back.
Chibis, you're blocking the clues.
All right, why did you discard that card?
Well, because I know it's useless. Because it's a white and it's a 1. And we already have a white 1. And so we only need a 1 of each color in the 1 card. So I know it's useless.
Alright, now we started a white suit and a green suit. Hooray! Now let's see. I know that this is a 1, and I know that these two are white. So I'm going to play this one. Yay! So now we've got 3 ones.
You're trying to tell other players about the cards that they have, but you have to tell them in a really bad way, because you can only tell them about the colors or the numbers, and you can't exactly use body language to give them those clues. You can't say, these 2 cards are red. You can't nod your head and say play it, or this card is a 2. Oh dear.
Okay, my turn.
Right.
I'm gonna play this one.
Play it.
Play it. Ta-da!
Yay! We have every color except for yellow now.
Yellow now, yes.
So there you go. Evan told me earlier on that I have 2 white cards in my hand, so I'm pretty sure that's the only information I have about my hands right now. But I'm gonna hang on to these 2 white cards until I know a little bit more about them. All right, my turn. I know that these 2 are white, and I'm not too sure what these other 2 cards are. But I'm gonna spend a clue in order to tell Mummy that that's a 2.
I think it should be pretty safe for me to play this 2. Yes!
Yay!
It's a green 2.
It's a green 2. Well done.
And I will pick this up to replenish it, and I know that these 3 cards are still 3s.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alright.
You can always spend a clue, Evan,
Don't
to tell someone.
Spend clues to help other people.
Evan. No, spend a clue to
I don't want to spend the clue. I want to save.
No, but you have to spend a clue to save us.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you keep discarding, these could be important cards and will bomb out. That's it. We'll lose the game. All right?
I don't like spending clues because there's only 8 of them. I'm gonna tell Mom. You know these three are threes. This one is green. Ooh.
No, well, you actually have to tell Mummy all the greens that she has.
Oh, that one and that one are green.
Ooh.
Okay.
But you still know that these three are
Okay, so
Yeah.
these two are green.
Alright,
Okay.
my turn. I know that these are white, and I still don't know whether it's safe to play. Okay, guys, 2 white cards. Alright, what are they? What are they? But given that people haven't told me much about them, I don't think it's safe to play. So...
But didn't Evan gave you a very good clue?
Oh yes,
That was a-
tell me that this was a 2, and I will play this 2. Hooray!
Tell me.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
this is not a very good situation to be in. We're out of clues, and we got 1 lightning bolt already.
no. I know these are threes,
Yeah.
but what are the chances that they are red or blue threes? In which case then I can play it. Or I can discard something.
Is there a clue?
Yeah.
Why
If I play it and it's wrong,
Then
we'll get
get a
another lightning
we just
strike.
get a lightning strike.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think.
I'm just doing this.
Shall we do it?
Oh no! It's a white tree. We didn't really fit there.
No, we're gonna
So,
lightning.
lightning.
Jojo, it was a 50-50 chance.
Mom, it was too risky.
But that's the game of Hanabi. You have to take a bit of risk.
Mommy.
I like lightning because it makes the game shorter.
Sit, puppy, please.
know what these three are. Nobody's talking to me. Maybe they're like
Well, that's because no one's got clues.
Clueless. Okay.
Right, again, I still don't know what these 2 cards are. I know they're white, and that's about it. I don't know what these 2 are. But given that no one's told me much about these, then I'm going to discard one of them to get a clue back, and I will discard this one. Okay, it's a 3, yellow, which is not too bad, but we get a clue back, which is great. Alright.
How much of the threes are in?
There's 2 of every color. Deduction is a very large part of the game of Hanabi. There's 2 of every card, so there's two twos, 2 threes, 2 4s. Except for the 1s, there are 3 of those, and the 5s, the very important 5s, there's only 1 5. So very important to tell people about the 5s. Okay, Mummy, your turn. You get a clue to spend.
Okay. I will spend the clue
Yeah.
to tell Evan
Yeah.
that these 2 cards are ones.
These two.
Yes.
Wait!
Okay?
Okay.
They're ones.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But did I spend my 5?
Shh. No. I think
You remember where the
reshuffled
5
it.
is?
You reshuffled it.
You didn't know where the 5 is? Oh no!
It all looks satanic.
Oh no! What did you do that for?
I don't know.
Let me see. Oh no!
I really don't know where my 5 is. That's the really worst thing about Hanabi.
Okay, where's the 5, Jojo?
Don't know.
Which one's the new card?
Oh, it's okay.
I don't know.
What are you gonna do now?
I don't know.
It's okay.
Hanabi is a cooperative game, and the amazing thing about Hanabi is that it doesn't suffer from the same problem as a lot of other cooperative games, which is what I call the dominant player syndrome. And what that means is that usually in cooperative games there's this one guy, you know, who knows how to play this game, and then he'll be telling everybody in the game, like, all right, you do this and you do that and you do this and we'll do this and we'll do that. You know, so the dominant player basically. It's impossible to be the dominant player in Hanabi because it's not the game. You can't be the dominant player at all.
What did you discard?
I discarded the white 3.
Jojo told me that is yellow. So perhaps she wants me to play. Oh my goodness! If I get this wrong! If I get it wrong, I'll bum out. But why did she tell me that's yellow? Maybe I had a few ones. I'm gonna play it. Yay!
So we have 5 suits now.
Yeah.
It is your turn. What are you going to be doing?
Discard.
Well done.
Well done.
Another clue.
Gonna get some clues back. That's
Okay,
great. Alright, we're
good.
looking at a
Looking
much
pretty good. Looking
better
pretty good.
now. Yeah.
Jojo, can I
just
use
about
your
there.
cards? These two are 5s, so I will play.
Yay! We
Yay!
completed
And we
it.
get a clue token back, which is pretty good.
Very good.
Okay.
Well, actually, I can't remember what my cards are now.
We're coming close to the end of the game now. In Hanabi, the game ends when someone draws the last card from the draw deck, and then that means that everybody, including the person who drew the card, gets one last turn, and that's it. The game ends. I think it's looking very good that we'll be able to finish this game with points, as long as Evan doesn't make any random plays or anything like that.
I'm not going to discard. I'm going to randomly play a card.
No!
Yay! Discard.
No, these.
Don't play discard.
Okay.
Play
No, just discard, Evan.
Discard, Evan,
Discard,
just
because
discard.
we don't want to
Discard,
destroy.
okay.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Everybody
Okay,
look at
that's
it.
it.
Jojo?
That's it. No, Jojo. Oh, Evan, no. Why do you make such random plays?
It's because I don't know. Like, I just want to.
That's it.
Everybody look at their cards.
Oh my goodness! I was holding on to 4s
Yeah,
and 3s.
threes.
I had the 3.
I know, we wanted to tell you that one.
I wanted you to play your 4 so that Jojo can play her
her
5.
five.
Yeah.
So I knew there was a 4, it's just that I didn't know what color.
Yeah, I was hoping that you would just play it.
But I played the 4 green because that one I knew was green for the
Was
longest
this a
time.
new one before
I
Evan told
think
me
we
that
didn't
there
do
were
too badly.
4s?
No, they were both
So
4s.
what's our total points, Dad?
Alright, let's see what our total score is. Our
don't
score is, let's
sit
see,
nicely, Evan.
2 plus 4 is 6, plus 5
6
is
plus
11, 11 plus 2 is 13, 13 plus 2 is 15. We have 15 points. And it says here that 15 is okay, the viewers have seen better. Oh,
Yeah, Evan, when we last played this, we got a 15 and, yeah.
Yeah, we got 15. 15 seems to be our average, with the kids, yeah? Yeah.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, they get very excitable.
What do you think?
want to see
What are
so
you doing,
much.
Sheba? Yeah. What do you think? 15
Let's
is
get
good?
a close-up.
You think 15 is any good, Shibis?
No.
Yeah.
Teacher, will we ever get higher than 15 points?
Yeah, we will, as long as you don't start your random strategy. There.
Jojo, Evan, where are you?
Coming, Mom!